Take a quick look here and see what's going on. I got the Mustang quarter panel off. And here's what we've done. I was telling you guys earlier in the other videos. What we do here is, you didn't see it because I didn't show it to you, but you can see we've repaired the rust that was up in here. I cut it out, put a patch in, welded up the wheel well to it, the outer wheel well tub. Actually you can see it over here. We did an etch primer. I'm not worried about spraying in here yet because I can get to that when the when the quarter panel's on from the inside of the trunk. So we did our etch primer throughout the whole area here, and then we did our texture spray over top. So we did a nice texture spray over top, keeps it clean, keeps it tidy. And as you can see where these areas are, this is a weld through. Where are we here? Here you go, right here. The one I am using is called High Build Zinc Weld Through Primer Coating. And the purpose of that is because if you were to put the texture spray or even any kind of automotive paint down here, even this stuff, well, not this stuff I should say, but this stuff here, it's you're going to burn through, and it's going to be it's going to catch on fire, make a mess, and burn away. So at least this is a nice weld through primer that you can weld through. So I've used that up on there. I've used it up on here where it'll be welded, where it's spot welded back along inside the window seam. Anywhere like down in these areas, even the wheel tub itself, up in here, you can see that. So I've used it there, and like I say, this is all ready. So we are basically ready to go now with the quarter panel to be put on. And the quarter panel is sprayed with the same product on the inside. And then what we also got going on is Darren is working away here on Brandon's truck. Brandon decided that he wanted to do a gator guard inside the box, so we've been scuffing and sanding and prepping the box inside. Originally he was going to put a tonneau cover on here to cover everything up because he's got his air tank back there. He's going to have his compressor. He's going to have a fuel cell over in the far right corner here where we'll be mounting a fuel cell. And it's not the prettiest back here because he's got all the stuff and he's going to have a cover. But he's decided for now he just wants to gator guard the whole box inside, mount the tank and the fuel tank and the air tank in there. And he's not concerned about the cover right now for the truck. So we're getting that all prepped and everything out of there so we can get that gator guarded. Then we've got Dave over here. Dave is somewhere. I don't know where he's gone. Oh, there he is right there. I gotta be careful. You gotta turn the radio down for me there, Dave. You know, just in case. There we go, because we're not allowed to have that on YouTube. So
yeah. No fun allowed.
No fun allowed on YouTube. You can't have it. So Dave is blocking out all the doors for Bruce's Model A. He's getting the back deck lid here ready for paint, because obviously you paint the inside of that first. He'll be doing that later today. Maybe we'll snap a couple shots of Dave painting.
Bruce said, "Don't fussy. Nobody's ever gonna see it."
Well, I am gonna putty up some of these deeper pit marks right here, because when the trunk lid is open, that's exactly what you're gonna be seeing.
Yeah, and Bruce said to leave that, didn't he?
Yep.
That's what Bruce is like. But when it's all painted and done, he'll look at that and he'll say, "You didn't fix that right there, won't he?" We're picking on Bruce now. Wait till he sees this video. I better make sure I get paid from him before I show him the video.
Love you, Brucey.
Anyway, so that's what's going on there. Oh my God! In the background, we got Brent's truck here in the background. You can see Darren's actually out there working on that. Brent decided he wanted to put an electric fuel pump on it and get rid of the mechanical pump. So this way here. I don't know, he just likes the electric fuel pump better, and he can run it on a kill switch, so we can hide a kill switch for him, and he can shut the kill switch off, so if he ever wants to park somewhere, it's a deterrent from thievery. Isn't that right? Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's it. Thieves.
Well, so
yeah, we're close to Surrey.
Yeah, we are. So we'll take a look at what's. So Darren's working on that. Darren's hiding here somewhere. He's never been on video. That's just the way it is. He's around here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. You're hiding in there, right? Darren said, "I'm doing a YouTube video. No one's ever seen you." Darren likes to wear bright yellow clothes.
Well, then they're not going to get to see me either then.
You're going to stay hidden?
They're only going to see my ass.
I don't know how your wife's going to appeal to that, but anyway. There he is. So he's working away on this. He's doing a fine job. You've heard me mention Darren's name. Darren is the latest add-on to the shop here. He's a good guy. We're going to keep him as long as we can. We'll convert him over. He eats healthy right now and he doesn't swear, but pretty soon he'll be swearing and he'll be eating chocolate bars just like Dave and I.
He had one yesterday.
He did have one yesterday, didn't he? And,
It wasn't mine.
oh, it was there. It wasn't his. There he goes. See, he's walking away saying it wasn't his.
I do that too. I deny everything.
Yeah, he fits right in here, doesn't he? Then.
Perfect.
Yeah. And as you can see, we're doing some work here. The shop is getting so busy. We've already had these carport bays you guys have seen. Well, now we are getting cement. We've cemented. So this will give us another, this will give us just a little over 600 square feet. We'll kick out the wall that the bay that Dave is in, and we'll make this, we'll end up putting Dave over here for the body shop bay. This is where Dave will be. Not for another year though. We got to put doors on and shit like that.
Another year will be that much closer to 65.
Yeah, well, you better work a little harder and faster. Take some vitamins and go start going to the gym. Because I'm not getting rid of you till you're at least 68. We'll discuss it. 70, I'll think about it. 72 is time for you to give up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not much longer.
7 years. Hopefully I can retire by then on all the money I've made off of you. Well, we got Darren over here working too now, so we got... Anyway, so there we go. We got cement. That's what's going on today. So,
yeah, we're expanding.
Yeah.
We're going to be world renowned.
World renowned.
World renowned. People are going to come from near and far just for me to spread mud on their car.
There you go. There you go. Okay, we'll come back here to the clip after when I get this quarter panel sort of tacked in place, and we'll show you how it's going. Okay, guys. Okay, so as you can see here, we're back with you. I've got the quarter panel tacked in place. Now what I did, back up in here you can see I drilled all the quarter panel out and put it all like it's factory spot welds again back in place. I've done all the spot welds in here, not rivets. You might notice, didn't rivet it like the last guy. Now in here we still got to make a panel. Here, let me close this down so you can see. In here we got to make a panel because this was just all rotted away, and this is where they had all that lead. Some of it was factory lead, some was, I don't know what it was, and then there was a bunch of Bondo in here. Then there was a bunch of rust underneath, and there was a bunch of patches over patches. Actually, I got the piece here. Here we go. You can see the piece right here. You can see they they welded a piece. Sorry, I was going to say brazed, but they didn't. They welded a piece right over top of the old stuff. There you go. You can see. So they, there's where it is, but yet the piece ends here. And again, look at all the rust underneath this piece. And again, they just put bare metal. And even though they're going to do that, and they were going to cover it up with Bondo, which you can see the traces of Bondo because they had it covered up with Bondo, why wouldn't you at least run some seam sealer along in here and grind this roughness off? I mean, I go to the point, even up underneath areas of the car, I grind all that shit away, at least grind it away and run a seam sealer, so at least it looks tidier, someone does look. But that's, yeah, so there's that piece. So, I've tightened up. Now what I've done here is this is the taillight extension housing, or at least that's what I'm going to call it. Before I started welding everything, I did a couple spot welds at the back of the quarter panel, and I did a couple in the front half, and I made sure everything was lining up. You can see I still got my clamps down in there. Oh, there's Dr. Dave. He'll be painting in a minute. Yeah, waving away. At least his hand is visible. Anyway, so what you do here is you try everything on. We got obviously the trunk lids on there. You try that. We put the fender extension on to make sure everything's lining up good. Gaps are looking good along this trunk line here. It's looking pretty damn good right there. And you can even see the body line. And we haven't played with this much. I mean, the trunk lid can still be adjusted, and so can this. But the body line's lined up pretty good. Even if you look at with the door on, the door is pretty much lined up like I told you. We started with the front end of this car, putting the hood on, then we went to the fenders, and you can see we got the style line, body line, whatever you want to call it. Then we go back to the door. Then we're doing the quarters last. Normally I'd go the other way. I normally start at the back, work my way forward, but they had fucked up the back so bad, I had to rely on the front to give me my lines. And you can see, it's pretty much, they're pretty much lining up pretty damn good. And this door still needs some adjustment. And the door's sitting pretty level here. It might be a tad higher than the quarter panel, but keep in mind, and that's another thing that I will mention to you on these videos. When you're putting a door on a car and the door is empty, gutted, nothing in it, if the door is a little bit higher than the quarter, just a little bit, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, because keep in mind, when you put all the glass, all the regulators, all the door shit in there, that door is getting another 20 to 30, 40 pounds of weight. Who knows? Probably 20 pounds of weight, average. And that's going to bring that little bit above down. So, there we go. Now, Dave is over here. Dave is doing something. Let's see. He's got the model lay outside. Look at that beautiful cement. I've already pointed it out once. I got to point it out again. I'm so happy of that. Yeah. Oh, I can't. He's got the radio going, so I can't go in there. But Dave is working on the. He's working on Bruce's deck lid. Oh, there we go. He's got it down there. He's working on the deck lid here. He's got that's the base on there. How many coats is that now?
Yeah, a few.
A few? Does it need more? Or no, you're going on to the clear.
Waiting for it to flash.
Waiting for it to flash, and then clear coat.
And clear coat.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
You're all excited.
Oh yeah.
You don't have your company shirt on today.
I'm so happy I can pee myself.
Wow.
Oh, hold it. I'm old enough. I do that anyhow.
Well, that's a good thing. I'm glad. I don't want to be at that age.
You will be.
No, I won't.
Another 20 years.
Yeah, then I'll wear my Depends. Then have my logo, Old Time Garage, and you can shit on me. Anyway, so that's what Dave's up to. He's got the base coat on, and that's it. We didn't do any body work in here because Bruce is apparently going to cover this with upholstery anyway. But we're spraying the whole thing anyway because it should be sprayed.
This little edge right here.
Yeah, you did the edge that shows, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So whether Bruce is going to cover it up or not, who knows?
I think we should just do it for him, charge him.
And charge him. Yeah, he's got lots of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's older than I am, crump.
Yeah, he's older than I am too.
Well.
And he still outdrinks me. What's with that?
See, if I was a drinking man, I'd be out drinking you too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing. Anyway, so there we go, people. That's it. We'll leave you with that. You got to see the Mustang. You got to see everything. Remember, it's always a good time, an old time. Dave's looking at me as I'm doing it. See you, Dave.
Bye.
Bye.